you know, the service isn't that good. Thank you. So I'm wearing glasses this morning because last week I ripped my last pair of contacts, and because of that, I've been wearing my glasses all week. But of course, I can't do my makeup with my glasses, so I'm going to take it off, which I'm going to give you guys this disclaimer. Hey, Trina. I'm going to give you guys this disclaimer. You know I can't see the comments when I have my contacts on, right? So you better believe I'm not going to be able to see the comments with my glasses off. So, just a disclaimer, if you guys see it, I'm probably gonna have to come super close so you guys can, so I can read the comments. But I had to give you that disclaimer, so when you guys are like, dang, she's not even responding to my comments, I can't see them, okay? So I'm just gonna keep it real, because that's just what it is. So you guys be sure to share with your friends and followers on social media by tapping the guy in the bottom right hand corner. Don't forget to tap the screen so you can give hearts and just show some love. It helps me become a featured artist here on Periscope. Hey Dominique, what's up? So this look here, I'm gonna take my glasses off now. This look is the look that I'm thinking about wearing for the Beyonce concert on Saturday, and I just wanted to try it out, see what you guys think about it. My outfit's pretty plain, so I wanted to jazz it up with color. Underneath here I kept the translucent powder, just because when I practiced this look before, I had a ton of fallout. So if you ever do your foundation first and then do your eyes and you have fallout, although with smoky eyes I do suggest you do your eyes first before your foundation routine, but if you use just a little bit of translucent powder underneath there and while it's baking let it sit there, you wipe it off, you'll wipe off a lot of your fallout. So that's just an FYI for you guys. As usual, I am starting off with my eyeshadow base, which is Soft Ochre by MAC. It's a paint pot. And I'm just going to come in a little bit closer. And just making sure I have a nice layer. I've noticed that when I do just a little bit of a thicker layer, I feel like it makes the eyeshadows pop even more. Good morning, Dominique. How are you? Yeah, I definitely miss being on Periscope. Another thing is that my salon is going through a bit of a transition. So I've been working a ton of hours. And like, even when I get home, I come home and work and promote and plan things out. So like yesterday I went to bed at like 2 o'clock, but I was just like, I'm not gonna do wake up to makeup. I'm gonna just drink a ton of coffee and wake up, because I had to see my girls. Like, I feel like I haven't seen you guys, I've been neglecting you guys, and I'm like, I gotta see them. I'm just gonna be tired. Thanks, Dominique. Yeah, it's crazy because I enjoy wake up to makeup. It's just so dang early. Oh, I guess my eyesight isn't as bad, or maybe I'm just really close, but happy birthday, belated birthday, Dominique. I hope you had fun and you did something fun. Okay, so after I have done the eyeshadow base, it's time for my transition colors. So these are the two transition colors that I am going to use. I'm going to first start with this one and then deepen the crease with this one. I wish I could tell you guys which colors they are, what colors they are. I got them from MAC. I know one is probably Saddle, but I don't know what the other one is called. It probably is Embark. Thank you, Dominique. So this one is probably Saddle, and this one is Embark, both by MAC. And I depotted them, which is why I don't know what color they are, because I didn't keep the labels. So first, starting with the lighter tone, I'm just going to go in my crease and windshield wiper motions using my MAC 224 brush. Is that right? MAC 224? Yep, MAC 224 brush. And I really don't have to be super careful of my placement. The only thing is I'm not going to bring it around to the bottom, okay? So I'm just going to keep it right in the crease. And you can go a little bit on your brow bone, just a touch. Just a touch. Just because this color is so light, so if it gets on the brow bone, it's not going to be, you know, anything crazy. But of course, you definitely don't want it all the way to your eyebrow. Now I'm going to go with the darker tone, still using the 224 MAC brush, and I'm going to come in closer again, one so I can see. And I'm just going to deepen the crease, concentrating this color in the crease. I like to start on the outer area first and then kind of bring it in. Oh no, see? And now you guys know why I'm always huge on transition colors, because silver, and you know, I'm not even gonna hate on that person because I have done that before, like in high school when I, you know, thought I was being all fancy and cute, did silver all the way to the brow bone. Out of control. And I am taking my time in layering the second transition color just because I really want it to be deep. We all did in high school. And good morning. But I wonder, why did we do that? Like, why did we think that that was okay when we were in high school? Who showed us that? We had to get it from something, from somewhere. Okay. Now for the green, I want this green to be a deep, rich tone. So I am going to use the 252 Ultra Matte Eyeshadow Palette from Coastal Scents. Now, the thing is with this lighter green, or this, I don't know what to call it, this more vibrant green right in here, it's also in the 252 palette, right? It's this one right here. So if you have this palette, then you have all the colors that I've put on my face minus the brown, because I use the eyeliner for brown. The thing is about this color is that you have to take your time and build it, and you're gonna have to use the trick with the setting spray or water to make it like stay there and be, you know, as vibrant as you want it. I actually used the Urban Decay electric palette for this. So I'm just giving you guys this disclaimer that if you try that and you're like, this is super frustrating, it's not as vibrant, that's why. It's like a neon yellow. I'll show you. Yes, you should put the transition color on first before you do any other color, and it just creates a barrier between your eyebrow and your eyelid, and then it also allows it to flow better. So that's the color that is very similar to the Urban Decay color, and then I'll show you guys in just a moment the electric palette. Alright, so the green that I used is this deep evergreen color right in there from the Coastal Scents palette. I'm going to start building my color, but I'm going to start in the center and work my way out to the outer corner, and making sure that I leave room and space for the brighter color. So make sure that you do not get over here in that space. Oh my gosh, I can't see this. Okay. Putting on makeup when you can't see is one of the most frustrating things ever. But it's okay, I have my mirror right here. You guys, why are you hurt, Tati? I'm like, if my eyes look like this, if I have this eye problem at 31, I can only imagine what it's going to be when I get older. That actually is not going to matter in just a moment because you're going to blend it in. So you could just do an abrupt stop any way you do it, but just leave enough space to blend. So that is why I stopped a little bit further than where the color is actually going to be. But that was a good question, Dominique. I could tell your skills are just like getting there. You got me thinking about certain things like, did I do a diagonal or a straight line? Okay, so I'm going to pick up this green color again in spray. Bye, Chloe. Thanks for tuning in. Use the spray trick. And that is because I want this green to be really rich in color. And I'm also going to take that green color and go underneath my eye, stopping about right there. I so missed what Tati said. And really with this look, thank you, this is a fluffy flat brush by Coastal Scents. I usually, when I'm working with the large eye space, I usually do a fluffy flat brush, and then my stiff brush I like to use for like my ColourPop colors and things like that. Oh, that's funny. Tati, are you part of the beehive? I just have to ask. Yes, I am. Okay. All right, I have to ask. All right, so before we move on to another color, I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush, and I'm just going to, without any product on it, I'm just going to windshield wipe C-shaped motion and just kind of blend out the green. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want it to be an abrupt stop. I want it to just kind of flow out, okay? And in just a moment, I'll do it now. And then I'm going to go back to the transition color, the darker tone, and just deepen it a little bit more. Let me tell you, Beyonce is like my inspiration as far as her work ethic, because I find it amazing that she went to the Met Gala, and you guys know she's on tour, and even though everyone was clowning her makeup and what she had on, I feel like for her to be practicing, going to all these different cities and towns, and then showing up to events and smiling and being present, I'm like, her work ethic is 100% what I would like to have all the time, and not worried about being tired, because she works tirelessly. Now, I will say, Tati, don't try to shoot me through Periscope. I will say I'm not a huge fan of this current album just because it's just so dark. I'm not saying the music isn't good, but it's just not something I would listen to over and over again. But for her to create that, go on tour, think of her advertisings and how she's going to promote and all that, her work ethic is so amazing. See, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm just like, in that case, she could do no wrong, because that's ridiculous. All right, so I'm going to take this black color, and okay. Dominique, you can put some respect on her name. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Okay, please don't start a Beyonce back and forth thing. I'm cracking up. Alright, so I'm using the Smolder by MAC in my inner waterline, on my bottom waterline. And I'm going to come in a little bit. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I have to disappear for a second, because you guys know how to do this. Alright. And before I move on, to the color in here, I'm going to next do the other colors. So the eyeliner that I use is from ColourPop. It's called Besto. I'm using ColourPop's eyeliner in brown instead of in eyeshadow, just because my skin is brown. And browns really don't show up as well on me, but this brown always looks really good and works really well. So this is what's in the center. Yeah, I was going to say Tazi's a nice Beehive member, because the Beehive would have came for Dominique just for saying she's not a huge Dominique fan. Thank you. Thank you, Dominique, for taking over. Okay, so the ColourPop, no, this isn't ColourPop. The Urban Decay color is this one right here. It is called Thrash. And I'm going to use the brush that comes in the palette. I'm just going to pick up a ton of color, and I'm first going to start in my inner corner. And I'm just going to keep building this color. You did? I love this palette. This palette is everything, okay? If you guys don't have this palette, invest in it. It is, if you want to play in color, this palette is everything. It was a good investment. This is the only palette that I have from Urban Decay, because I do feel like their palettes are quite expensive, but I love this one. So with this, you do just want to take your time and build the color. And the next step is, after I've done that layer, is I'm going to pick up the eyeshadow, take my setting spray, spray the brush, and put the color on, because again, it makes it more vibrant. And it makes it stick, because I have problems with, whenever I do color in my inner corner here, by the end of the day it's gone, and my eyes are very watery, and that's probably why. So I notice when I do that trick with any color I put right in here, it stays. Alright, so that part is done. Now taking a smaller blending brush. This is my Kirkland brush from Costco. No products on it. I'm just gently doing circles to where the two meet, where the two colors meet, where the lighter green or the neon yellow, whatever you want to call it, and the green meet. You're just going to do light circles and blend it in. If you feel that you blend in too much of the color or blend away some of the color, you can go back and add more. But first, start off with no color on the brush. Alright, next step is the wing liner. So with the wing liner, You guys know the technique. It's what I've been doing for a while. All I'm doing is first starting off with my black ink gel liner by Bobbi Brown with a eyeliner brush. Yes, and I won't be talking while I do it because y'all know I can't do both. I'm going to come in closer so you guys can see. And it's taking me a little bit longer because my gel eyeliner is starting to dry out on me. So because of that, it kind of drags, like it snags as I'm trying to do it, it usually snags. So just know if yours wasn't drying out, you won't have the same problem. Yeah, it's quite annoying when that happens. Alright, so because I'm wearing glasses today, like whenever you put glasses on, it kind of hides like your wing and all of that. So I am going to draw my wing liner a little bit thicker. Oh, I do have black in my inner waterline in here. Yes, I do. But I used a regular eyeliner pencil for that, and I used the Eye Kohl by MAC in the color Smolder. But if you really wanted the color to pop, you can use a nude tone or white in your inner waterline. Eye Kohl is like the MAC brand that it smudges and blends easier. So they have several different ones, but that's why I always say Eye Kohl, because there's different ones. The regular eyeliner pencils don't really blend as well, where this one smudges a lot easier. Just so you guys know why. Alright, so now that I'm done with my eyeshadow, I am going to make sure that I wipe underneath here and take off any excess translucent powder, because I don't want that white line when taking my picture. And last but not least, it is, well, actually not last, a couple more things. Time for my lashes. So the lashes that I'm using are by Fawn, and it's called Iconic. Okay, it's not even a disclaimer, it's truth. When I ordered these lashes, they took forever to get here. Never got a tracking number, never got, thank you for your order and all that good stuff. And so I kept reaching out to the company to ask where my package was, because it was like almost a week and a half since I ordered and nobody was responding. So I like the lashes, but I'm not a fan of their customer service, so I will not be ordering from them again. Yeah, no thanks. So do not go and purchase the lashes. Popeyes wouldn't do me like that. No, they wouldn't. But I'm just like, at least a tracking number, at least thank you for your order. It's taking longer times to process orders, like all that. That should have been said. I was just kind of annoyed. So I put a thin layer of glue on and I placed my lashes in the center of my eyes first, as close to the lash line as possible. And as I'm doing that, I'm tucking in the corners, and you do want to move quick because you don't want your glue to dry out on you, but you do want your glue to be tacky, meaning like it already has a little bit of stick to it before you put it on. If you put on your lashes immediately after you put the thin layer of glue on, what will happen is your lashes will move around and you'll be fighting with them. Yeah, bad customer service is just not, I'm just not here for it. I am 100% about good customer service, and just a simple email saying thank you for your order or an update if you were out of stock would have been great. Alright, so lashes are on. Time for blush. The blush I'm going to use is called Crimson by NYX. Love this blush. Very affordable. It looks a little orange or red, but it is going to go on really pretty. A little bit goes a long way, so just tap a little bit and you'll see, for me tapping a little bit, how much color comes out on your brush. Like, this color is amazing. Alright, now a fluffy. The first brush I used was from Coastal Scents, and it was a flat blush brush. This one is a, you know, your typical blush brush. It's really fluffy. So I like to use that one to put on the color, and then I like to use this one to blend it out. Yeah, definitely don't want to look like a clown. So take your time and build the color. And for my highlighter, I'm using Matte Gold Deposit. And it's just going to be on the high point of the cheek. Even with the crimson, do you have crimson, Dominique? Okay, so this is the look for today. I'm going to do one more variation of this look on Friday. Oh, okay. I'm going to do one more variation of this look on Friday, and I'll let you guys decide which one I should use for the concert. So you guys will let me know on Friday if I should go with this look or the look that I'll do on Friday. For the lips, I'm going to keep it neutral, and you guys know why. Whenever you do a ton of color or a ton of anything on your eyes, you definitely want to keep your lips neutral so that your eyes and your lips are not competing with each other and it's a cohesive, fluent look. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see. Hold on. Okay. I feel better. So a neutral lip, I don't need to show you guys a neutral lip. You guys will see the final look on my Instagram and on Facebook. So if you guys are not following me on there, please be sure to do that. You can find, right, no green eyeshadow and green lipstick. We're not doing that. Neutral. What was I going to say to you guys? Also, you can find on my IG link, I changed it, which you didn't know, Dominique, but I changed it right now on my IG. The link is for the Love Yourself Gab Fest tickets. So if you go there. I've kind of put the store on halt while I revamp it, but we really want to get you guys to the Love Yourself GabFest conference. So if you guys are interested, you can find the link in my bio on Instagram. Also, if you guys are not following me on YouTube, be sure to do that. There'll be new videos coming soon, as well as the videos of Periscope that I did that I forgot to post from last week. So you guys will see, or not last week, the week before last. So you guys will see that as well. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so there's new videos on my YouTube. I shared the video that I did with All Death Digital and ADD, which I'm sure some of you guys have already seen. So check that out too. It's just a fun video about why girls wear weave for the first time. And it's fun. It's fun to read the comments because people are just either rude or supportive or negative, or it's funny to see. It's just funny to see people's comments. They don't bother me, but it's ridiculous what people say. So anyways, I'll see you guys. Wake Up to Makeup Wednesdays and Fridays, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can always see what is happening because I post on my Facebook when Wake Up to Makeup is coming on, but it's Wednesdays and Fridays, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you guys have a wonderful day, beauties. I shall see you guys on Friday with another fun look because you guys are going to help me determine my look for the concert. All right, beauties, I'll see you guys. Bye.